Well, the SVT has existed for about 26, 27 years, and it's always had the same aim to promote the use of safe, non-invasive techniques for looking at blood flow in arteries and veins. We have a number of committees which have been formed to cover the vital aspects of vascular science. So we have an executive committee, which is an overarching area which I'm currently chairing. We have a professional standards committee which specialises in making sure that the protocols and procedures that we all try to follow are state-of-the-art, current information. They're regularly reviewed. The education committee takes responsibility for making sure that the vascular scientists are at the top of their game, that they've been well trained, that they've been able to show their competency in all the vital areas. There are a number of ways of performing imaging on patients. We don't just do imaging, we perform measurements of pressure and flow, but primarily it's ultrasound that we're using. So the key for us is that we give functional information using Doppler ultrasound, which is complementary to CT angiography, MR angiography and conventional angiography. So it's very safe. As far as we know, ultrasound has no negative side effects. We can do as many as we need to. And the biggest key of all, I would say, is that we work very closely with vascular surgeons. And when we do, we get the best results. I think it's been an iterative process, really, over the years. I've been in this game for a little over 30 years, and they were quite clunky machines in those days. Early in my career, colour Doppler came in, and a lot of people who are seeing this think, well, was there life before colour? Actually, yes, there was, and it was still possible to get some reasonable imaging. But with colour and with the improvement in technology, the fundamental physics don't change. They are what they are. But machines have become cheaper, they've become more reliable, they've become plentiful. Plenty of surgeons have their own scanner now, so they can answer some of the basic questions themselves. We specialise in giving very detailed information where the surgeons may either not have the time or the training to achieve the results. It's both. Improvements are happening. I've certainly seen examples of very, very high frequency probes which give very, very fine detail in very superficial vessels, so imaging of the tiny vessels in a foot, diabetic foot, for example. One of the possible technologies to have a real impact in the future is 3D imaging of blood vessels. The sky seems to be the limit with 3D. It's very clever stuff. There are pros and cons, and it may never be an absolute mainstream technology, but I think it's very interesting.